This is what I told women in relationships. Get rid of your single lady friends.
Listen, it's not like these guys are just asking you not to do single things with your single friends. They're actually asking you to give up the people that matter to you. And by insisting that your friends are going to ruin your relationship, he's essentially forcing you to pick between him and your friends. He's telling you to prove that you love him by doing something that you don't want to do, which would ultimately set a precedent of you giving things up in order to keep him happy for the rest of your relationship. You have to remember that insecure men hate competition, so they often feel like you loving someone else will take love away from them. But there can also be something a lot more sinister about this situation, because people who knew you prior to your relationship can remind you of who you were before the abuse started in the event that you're being abused. And they can also support you physically, emotionally, and financially if you don't have the resources to leave. So abusers have to make your support system sound problematic in order to try and isolate you from it. They'll tell you that misery loves company and they just have bad attitudes. They'll tell you that they're single because they're miserable and miserable because they're single, even when they're just talking about a woman who has really high standards or is single by choice. They'll say that your friends are only talking bad about them because they're jealous. Some will even go so far as to say they just want them for themselves. And they do all of that because they know that their control over you can depend on you feeling worthless. So they don't want someone to remind you that you deserve better when they're actively trying to convince you that you don't. A healthy relationship will always add to your support system, not take it away. And a good man will want the woman he loves to be loved by as many people as possible, not try to convince her that his is the only love that matters.